Hi guys, this is Chris from daxtrader.co.uk and I'm going to provide you with a series of video updates to complement my articles which I'm publishing on the site. Okay, so if we go back to the homepage, hopefully you've been on the website already, you'll notice here that there are my outlooks that appear down the left hand side on the homepage. If we take a look at the 7th of November, now I've since updated this to provide the midday update. But if we scroll down, you'll see the article from this morning. Now, I predicted that Friday was going to be a pullback from the previous action that we've seen on Wednesday and Thursday, which was a pretty strong day on both of those days. Lots of different things came out, lots of volatility out there. Now, Friday was going to be a pullback for a number of reasons, in my opinion, because of the fact that we had two bullish days prior to that, but more importantly, we've been in a really steep uptrend over the last 3 weeks where we've gained 1,000 points without any form of real correction. And I figured that we were probably in, overdue for one. How far that correction will go, I don't know, but I think that it was a pretty high probability setup that we were going to experience it certainly on Friday. So congratulations to anybody who went short on Friday. It was quite a lucrative day. Now, I personally didn't have any trades on Friday. I'd cashed out of a decent one on Thursday, and I was waiting to have one of my orders filled at 92.50 to go long again. Whether that turns out to be a good move, we'll find out, or whether or not we're going to experience a slightly larger correction now, then so be it. I'll take the hit and I'll enter another longer trade from a lower level. So if we take a little look intraday at what happened in the DAX, using the volume profile analysis here, I've got Friday's data here. We've seen a bit of a triple distribution day here, which is quite interesting. And that has opened up a couple of lower volume pockets here, which means that if price does breach these, you'd imagine that it's just going to take it straight through up to the next sort of higher volume level. We pretty much stayed below the VWAP for the whole day. And in actual fact, we had a moment here where we came up, kissed the VWAP, and it's just dropped down again. At the point we had a signal that was produced that could potentially have been quite lucrative. I didn't trade that. Instead, I had my order down here at the 92.50 level. So, quite pleased that that was triggered. I've got a 100 pip stop loss on a 250 points, sorry, not pip, take profit target, 9,500 I'm aiming for. It might take a week or so to get there, who knows, but we'll leave it in and watch it through the week. So, as I say, congratulations to anybody who went short. There were lots of opportunities there. We took out all the bearish levels pretty much on Friday. The deviation low, we took out the VPOCs and the value area highs, and we pretty much ended the day trading in around Thursday's VPOC and value area low for pretty much the whole of the evening. We were in that area. Slight surge to the upside at the end of the day. Generally, price likes to trade or finish and close as close to the VWAP as it can. So we'll wait and see what happens now on Monday. Okay, so there was a down day certainly for the DAX. Let's go and have a look at some of the individual components, specifically the top 5 or 6 companies by market capitalization. So we've got Bayer, VW, Siemens, Daimler, SAP, and BASF. All of them experienced negative days. It could be for a number of reasons. It could be their reports. It could be some geopolitical risk or other fundamental reasons. So go and have a little look and see if you can find anything for that if you're interested. The biggest piece of, I guess, geopolitical news that came out on Friday was the tanks that had entered into Ukraine from Russia, Convoy 32, which had certainly spooked the market just a little bit. So we'll see how that develops over the week. Okay. NFP, we know, produced a slightly lower than expected figure on Friday. I think a lot of people, and certainly the markets, had priced in a massive number, around about the 300,000 level. Expectations were high, and whilst it printed below the expected figure, it's still not a bad number. And I think that the over the pond US government has certainly got some good things going in their favour at the moment, and that I'm happy to certainly be buying dollars at the moment. Okay then, so in terms of predictions for the week, I think that we could certainly be experiencing a slightly further pullback before we increase up to the upside. How far we go, I don't know. I'm hoping we don't breach 9150 personally, but if we do, then so be it. I'll just go in from a lower level around about the nearer to the 9,000 before we go up higher. End of the year, I think we're aiming towards 9750 personally. Let's see how it all plans out. But I think with the lower oil pricing, that is definitely helping boost company profits. We've also got the Santa rally, where we generally tend to find a lot of reports come out this time of the year. So the companies are going to be releasing their financial data, and companies are going to be trying to boost their stock price for the end of year reports. There's no doubt about it. So all of that's playing into the Nax's favour at the moment. Okay, so my trades. Now, I post my trades up on Twitter and StockTwits as signals, and I publish this Google document on my website, which highlights all of the trades that I've made since the 28th of October, which is when I decided to do it. If you want to know what the previous trades were, I'm not hiding them. They are available as well. So if you go onto the website, under my trades, October trades is there. You'll be able to see that yourself. Okay. But the trades themselves, I've been posting since the 28th. Some are good, some are bad. I stick to a specific trading plan. On my homepage, you'll see it's over here. 2.5 to 1 risk, reward to risk, should I say. I don't like too much drawdown on the account, but 15% is acceptable. I do follow my own signals, but I'll be honest, I also do follow premium signals as well. I use entry orders. I'd never risk more than 0.25% of my account balance on any one trade, so stop loss is always going to be used, and I'll calculate how much I can potentially lose, and it's not going to exceed that much of my balance. If I follow my own signals and I get two conflicting signals, so I get a sell signal and then a buy one comes in, I'm going to exit. That's my signal to get out of the trade. And the most important figure for me is this one here, which my win rate target is 30%. I want to be above a 30% win rate, because if I maintain that reward to risk ratio at that win rate, I'm going to be in the green. So my Google Docs publishes all my trades, the date, the time, the number of the trade, what I'm doing, the asset pair, my entry, stop loss and take profit targets, whether it's an order or just straight in, and what the result is. And that will be the tweet that I produce to publish on Twitter. And I publish up here how many wins I've made, how many losses I've made, what my win rate is, what my average pip win is, and what my profit so far or loss so far is overall. Got off to a pretty bad start, but it's been recovering and I've done pretty well. I had a very, very good Thursday. 700 point, 700 pip day, so it was really good, strongest I've ever had. So I hope that continues. I lost a gold trade on Friday, but my DAX trade was also filled as well, so I'll keep you updated. If you do decide to follow my signals, it's entirely at your own risk. I don't provide financial advice. Trading financial advice is risky. It involves the risk of losing all of our invested money, so I cannot be held responsible if you do lose off the back of my trades. And that's it. So the final thing, just very quickly to finish off the video, well, I better tell you where you find these. At the bottom of the My Trade page on the website, you will find that Google Doc. It's down here, and it's updated automatically. Okay, so the trades or the signals that I produce them on my website and on Twitter and StockTwits. They are indicator-based signals, combining RSI, some moving average indicators, and another indicator using hourly data that produce 5-minute signals. Some of them are good, some of them I don't use, but I'll publish them up there for you. If they're useful, please let me know, and I'll go into a lot more detail on these in another video as well. So good luck trading out there over the next week, guys. I hope it turns out to be quite lucrative for you. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll speak soon.